Namaskar. Today we will discuss about the facilities available to the families of central government employees covered under NPS in case of unfortunate death of the government employee. The first thing is family pension is available under old pension scheme for the families of the employee if the employee has completed minimum of 1 year service in the government thing. Once they join, after completion of 1 year service, if the employee unfortunately dies, the family will be given family pension. Under new pension scheme, that is national pension scheme, this facility is not there. So government has now come up with, the last 10 years, come up with option. Every employee can choose among the two options. One is you choose family pension under the old pension scheme, or you can choose benefit under national pension scheme. This is compulsory. Everybody who joins in government service after 1/1/2004 will be required to submit this one along with the family details, and there are many other formats. Now, what is relevant to this pensionary benefits we are discussing in case of death of government employee while in service. Okay, under old pension scheme, the minimum 1 year service condition is given if at the time of joining the employee has not submitted medical report. Suppose medical fitness report was submitted and then the employee has joined and death happens within 1 year also, yes, family is entitled to family pension. Normally the family pension is 30% of the last drawn pay and then dearness relief on that. Okay, that details we will see, and the first 10 years there are more amount and all. And if you choose NPS, so then whatever money available under NPS, that will be apportioned into 20% lump sum, and 20% will be cut for annuity and 80% lump sum. 80% lump sum will be given, and this is only for death. For retirement, 40% and 60%, which we have discussed in the new pension scheme video separately. So this 20% value will give the family annuity, something like similar to they buy annuity, and that will give you, in the sense, to your family some pensionary benefit. Remaining will be given as a lump sum. At that point of time, the PRAN, permanent retirement account number of the deceased employee, that is the employee who has died, will be closed, and government contribution part will be remitted back to government. Because if you choose old pension scheme, the family pension under old pension scheme, government contribution will be withdrawn. You will get only the employee contribution and return, etc. Of course, that is lump sum. But if you choose NPS facility, yes, government contribution will also be taken. 20% will be kept aside as annuity scheme. Remaining will be paid full amount. So, but my advice will be, I have also ensured that every employee has opted for family pension only, not under NPS, because after 15 years of service, the default option, if employee fails to submit option, is NPS. Up to 15 years, the default option is family pension only. I would say employees should submit family pension facility only, and they can change when the NPS corpus fund reaches huge value in terms of crores, 1 crore and above, something like that. Then of course they can think of going to or selecting NPS. So in such a scenario, the 20% annuity you get as pension part, and remaining will be fully paid as lump sum grant for the death of the government employee. Now, so family pension you choose. Why we should choose family pension? Family pension without limit we are going to discuss now. For the spouse, till the spouse gets remarried or till the death. If the government employee is male member, the wife, the widow will get family pension till she gets remarried or till she is alive. The family pension will be paid lifelong. Okay. There is another condition: if child is not there, if she goes for the second marriage and all, it is allowed. If there is no child for the woman, there is a special condition. After the spouse, suppose an employee is a woman, let us say, the husband will get family pension lifelong if he doesn't go for remarriage. Okay. Now, the spouse earning condition is not a question at all. The spouse may be paying income tax also, but still the spouse is entitled to family pension lifelong. Then children. The children, if the male child, he will get family pension up to he reaches the age of 25, or he starts earning, or he gets married. For girl child, till the girl child starts earning or she is getting married, till such time. So condition of 25 years does not apply here. So the eldest son will get after the spouse, son or daughter. Then next son or daughter will get after the eldest son or daughter becomes ineligible. In the case, the spouse has also become ineligible for due to marriage, that is remarriage or death. Then the last part, even parents, if spouse is not there or spouse has become ineligible, the children have become ineligible, then parents are eligible to get family pension throughout their life, till their lifetime, if the parents were already dependent on the government servant and now they continue to be dependent on the government servant. This is one part, and they don't get any other income. This income condition is applicable to both children and parents. So this is how you get family pension if the employee dies. But if you choose NPS, facility under NPS, so they keep some 20% for annuity and remaining is taken as lump sum grant. Now, what are the other facilities that the family gets in case of death of a government employee? As we already discussed, the family pension is payable at 30% of the last pay plus dearness relief. For government employee, it is dearness allowance, and family pension and pension, the DA part is called as dearness relief. Okay. So again, the first 10 years of the employee who died while in service, the family will get double the family pension. Now it is not double, they have restricted to 50%. Instead of 30%, 50% of the last pay drawn will be paid as family pension plus dearness relief. That is why I used to tell everywhere that for the old pension people, you go for commutation of pension without fail. Commutation of pension can be recovered only from the pension. In case the pensioner dies before repayment is for 15 years. Even within 1 month or 2 months or within 15 years, any time, if the pensioner dies, no recovery will be made from the family pension of the pensioner. That is why I always say like that. So now we have already discussed about NPS. Now death gratuity. Death gratuity is applicable to families of both old pension covered employees and families of new pension, national pension scheme covered employees who die while in service. This is one time lump sum payment. This is slightly more than the retirement gratuity, something like double. Suppose the death happens within 1 year of qualifying service of the employee. So 2 times of the emoluments. The emoluments is basic emolument. It is emoluments. Emoluments is basic pay plus DA. Suppose the death happens on completion of 1 year or more, but less than 5 years. So 6 times of the emoluments, that is 6 months basic pay plus DA. Suppose the death happens 5 years, on completion of 5 years or more, but before 11 years. So 12 times of the basic pay plus DA, and the death happens on completion of 11 years or more, but less than 20 years. 20 times of the basic pay plus DA will be paid as death gratuity. Suppose the death happens after 20 years of service, 20 years or more, every 6 months you get half month salary. So every year, 1 year of completion, you get 1 month salary as gratuity, death gratuity. So in the retirement gratuity, it is paid as for 1 year service, half month basic pay plus DA as gratuity. So it is double. So the maximum is 33 times of the basic pay plus DA. Because service also you restricted 33 years, but since it is 50%, in service you get at the time of retirement 16.5 times of basic pay plus DA as retirement gratuity. But with final condition is the maximum death gratuity as given in the retirement gratuity, the limit is 20 lakhs rupees. Now the 20 lakhs rupees is going to be revised from 1st January 2024 after the DA has now reached 50%. So once the DA order is issued, this death case also will get, the maximum ceiling will be revised to 25 lakhs. So this is for gratuity. This gratuity, death gratuity is available to the family of deceased employee, whether he was under old pension scheme or he was under the national pension scheme. Deposit linked insurance scheme. This is only applicable to the people who subscribe for GPF. GPF is recovered only from the old pension scheme people. So NPS people won't get anything. So if a minimum amount, some condition is there, if that amount is maintained, that amount plus interest plus some 60,000 extra they give as deposit linked insurance scheme. Other retirement benefits like leave encashment, CGEGIS, group insurance fund and savings fund, and CGHS facility, all are available to the employees of NPS and also employees of old pension scheme in case death happens. These facilities will be given to the family, as we discussed first to the spouse. The spouse is not there, all these lump sum will be paid to the children. And there is no for the lump sum payment, gratuity payment, etc. based on the nomination they will pay. If no nomination is there, entire family will get. So no condition of whether they earn or not for gratuity and group insurance saving. Insurance fund for Group A employees it is 1.2 lakhs, Group B employees 60 lakhs, and Group C employees Group A employees 1.2 lakhs, Group B employee it is 60,000, and for Group C employees 30,000 plus savings fund, of course. It is not a major amount. This amount was fixed some 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago. I think for 5th pay commission. Still they have not revised. I think government might revise any time, there was a discussion. And apart from that, the eligible family members will get CGHS facility also on payment of lifetime subscription, which we already discussed in a separate video. So this is the facility for the family of the employee in case unfortunately the employee dies while in service. So every new pension scheme employee should opt for family pension only instead of NPS facility for the family, and they can change that when their corpus fund, NPS corpus fund has reached crores of rupees. Then you will get NPS fund will be more beneficial. And this applies to not only death, permanent incapacitation of employee. So he cannot do service now. Again, this is applicable. This option has to be given. So this is required as an awareness to the due pension employees, please opt for family pension immediately, if not done already. And you can change any number of time your option. You have to submit this to your HO, and whatever latest you submit will be valid. Namaskar.